Righty, timer set. I'll get an intro done and then we'll get started from there, same as usual. Put that there like that. Righty. Perfect. Good evening, Sport Aberdeen team. Welcome to your PM HIIT classes Monday night. Thank you all for coming along live and joining me on the YouTube as well. Careful for all those people around you, David. The PM class tonight, we are working on blocks of 3. So the morning class, we've done blocks of 3 exercise in 3 minutes. We're going to stay with the blocks of 3 exercise, but we're going to go much shorter time domain. So we're going to be working for 20 seconds on each one and then taking a minute's break at the back of there. Each set a little bit different to the last. The first one's going to be a bit more strength based. The middle one a bit more about getting that heart rate and that sort of explosive strength. And then the last one is heart rate and that sort of max tap out. So essentially seen as this is the HIIT class, think about the last set as the real HIIT experience. So right into that last frame there. Apart from that, we'll just get warmed up, get the body moving. Camera might cut my head off a little bit because of this orientation I've got in the laptop, but you'll be able to see everything else fine, okay? So make sure you've got water there, there's no resistance or anything like that, so just make sure you've got a nice bit of floor space, enough to fit your body lying down on and arms akimbo, and you should be all good to go. Let's get moving, guys, alright? We'll start off with some bodyweight squats. So you take the feet a little wider than your hip width apart, turn your toes out slightly, we'll take hands to shoulders or just wherever you're comfortable, and we'll go squats down and up from there. Pushing knees apart and sinking back into heels. There we go. Keep them nice and steady, no need to rush these reps, just to get some heat into the muscles. We'll take that up a little bit, there was a bit of trouble with that volume earlier, and we'll go there with that. Perfect. We'll go a couple more. And last one. Alright, we're going to move into frog squats now. So you want to take your feet a little wider than your hips, elbows hook inside the knees. You want to go down with your bum and then up. Keeping those elbows super glued inside the knee and from there. So what we're aiming to do here is open up those hips, try and keep the chest lifted, try and keep a nice flat back. And again, whatever range you could work on here, that's fine. So even if it's just hip to knee level then up, that's working way better. And opening up. Good, we'll go one more. Perfect. Down to the floor from there. We'll take the hands to the floor, the feet nice and wide, and we're going to go for some hip hinges. So push back into the heels with the hands about shoulder width apart. Push forward with your hips, take them nice and low, keep the chest up high, and then push bums up to the sky. Put your bum in the air, ooh, ooh, like you just don't care. Power back into heels and then forward from there. There we go. You want to have your palms spread nice and wide, supporting all that pressure coming forwards, and then a nice squeeze on the glutes as you go forwards to really start to stretch out through those hips, through those abdominals. Perfect team, one more time. There we go. Let's go for a little crawl forwards and backwards. So bear crawl style, when they go about 4 steps forwards and about 4 steps back. Nice and light on the fingers and hands. Opposite arm to leg. And again your hips lifted up. Doesn't need to be low and structured. Just all about getting that movement going and that pressure built in the upper and lower body. There we go, forward and back one more time team. Whoop, whoop, whoop. And up from there. Beautiful. We'll go a little torso rotate to finish through that, and then we'll be all warm and ready to go. Nice one. Give it all a big shake. You've got about 40 seconds, so grab a quick drink and reset and get ready to move. So we've got 3 exercises, 20 seconds each. First one is going to be press ups. Fairly simple, press ups. The second one is going to be a suicide lunge. So what you're going to do is you're going to super glue your left foot to the floor, you forward lunge with your right, and then you reverse lunge with your right. The second round you're going to do the opposite with that one. Our third exercise is going to be flutter kicks. So on your back, core braced into the floor, and legs move like you're swimming front crawl. Alright? Press ups to start with, down to ground, and off we go. Feet inside hip width, or knees could be on the ground as well, obviously. Want to be pushing low, squeezing through the floor, and try and keep your forearms up through the roof. Whoa. Big squeeze on that press. Next move up, suicide lunge. Stick the left foot down, forward from the right, reverse from the right. You want to lunge long enough that your knee kisses the ground and then comes back up from it. So what we do with this one, all that pressure will start to build up in that left leg. You'll maybe get one more rep. Flutter kicks down onto your back. Low back into the floor, legs fully extended, and then kick with the legs. Arms into the floor, and you want to brace up and hold that crunch position. Legs moving fast. Keep them quick. Right to the timer. And hold there. Good job. Perfect work. We're going to give it 20 seconds there, and then we're going to go back in again. Same drill, no changes on that one. Press ups, and then into the suicide lunge. Ready to go? 3, 2, 1, press ups, off we go. That's the one. So set those arms a little wider than shoulders, and get squeezing. You want to pull your chest together as much as you pull your elbows in together. Up to lunge. This time, opposite leg gets super glued down. You need to pivot on that other foot so that the heel lifts off and toes stay down. There we go. 5 seconds. You might find one leg better than the other. That's okay as well. Flutter kicks, there you go. Low back into the floor first. Hands down, legs out. If you're struggling with that low back, you can lift the legs a little higher. And if you're struggling with the movement, just bend the knees out and do almost a bicycle crunch position. And out there, good. Another 20 seconds break. Round 3 of 4 coming up. Quick drink, quick reset, moving quick today. Quick is always better. Okay, last, third round. 3, 2, 1, press ups, off we go. Now you can vary them up a little bit if you want to as well. You can always add in that renegade pull at the top, or you can add something like a T to twist and open. Just make sure you're trying to twist and open with those feet as well, depending on how you want to progress the exercise. Opposite foot again, so I'm back on my left foot stuck down, and my right foot lunging. Yeah, there you go. Nice and long stride out, long stride back. Not enough to go through the couch, Michael. Brilliant, guys. 3, 2, 1. Back to the flutter. Low back fixed. Legs and arms can go from there. You're only here for 20, so keep that body long. Stay with me, team, nearly there. Boom. Excellent. That's one done. 4 to go. Number 4 to go, not there's 4 left to go. Best you say that clearly. Someday we'll be switching off on YouTube shortly. Right, team, ready to go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press ups last time. Let's get pushing now, guys. Time it up, that'll work great. We got this. Stay with it, stay strong. Up, up. Suicides. Now, I personally have my arms at this upper uncomfortable position, but hands on hips. Prisoner could be a bit tougher. Depends how you want to level up. Down to the abs. Flutter kicks last time through. Low back down. Breathe. Hold. Kick. Simple setup and keep it fast. Tempo up team, time to shift gears last time. And out there. Nice. Excellent work. We'll take nearly a full minute out of that one. So get a drink and recover. Our next round we work through is going to be a bit more on that cardio side, be a bit more explosive. So our next one, first exercise is going to be a polar bear. So polar bear is feet wide, hands shoulder width, hips up into the sky, and then it's that shoulder press with your arms. You're looking for your arms shoulder width or a little wider is the most comfortable position, and keep your arms, your head shooting through your arms as you're pressing is the most comfortable way to go. Our second exercise is going to be explodes, so squat jumps. You want to sit down into it and then jump off. It doesn't need to be too low into the squat. If you've, don't stand in front of that light. There I am. It doesn't need to be low into the squat if you've got the height to do the jump, but if you've not got as much height to jump, then make sure you're squatting deep, then coming up through from it. Last one is going to be a sprawl. So a little bit of a modification onto a burpee. So what you're going to do is you're going to go down to burpee, jump out, but then you're just going to drop one hip and then back up to centre. Back up from there. So it's a bit like doing a plank and doing hip drops side to side. So it goes down, out, drop, up. So just one side of your hip tips. Your feet can twist with that to get off. Try not to land your feet too narrow. Have that sort of stronger base. It's a bit more martial arts essence about it. So just drop the hip and it'll get a bit more into core from there, alright? You've still got 20 seconds on each exercise. So don't worry about that. And we'll take this. Well, that's not taking any buttons now. And we'll go in a couple seconds, team, alright? In 5 seconds, polar bear press to start. Feet wide, hands tight. 3, 2, 1. Away we go. Polar bear press. So feet are wider than your shoulders, hands are nice and tight. Down and press out. If you can, get that head to touch floor and push back into your heels. There you go. Yes guys, well done. Keep them going. Up you come. Explodes. If you've got the height, you don't need to worry too much about the squat and add the jump. If you're a bit restricted for headroom like me, just make sure that you're hitting squat as well to get those fibres working the same. Sprawl comes next. Don't worry too much about it. Hit a regular burpee to start with. Yeah, burpee out, hip drops down, back up. So it's like your thigh touches the floor. Your hips will need to drop a little, and that's fine. You also might need to bend your elbows. Good as well. Just try and keep moving. Last few seconds. And out there, good. 20 on now. Heart rate going a little bit more now? A little bit. Good. Nice one. 10 seconds. Here we go again. Polar bears. In 3, 2, 1. Off we go. I'm just going to keep the timer where I can see it and I'll just call it out. Squeeze up through. Pushing those hips up through the ceiling. Squeezing from those arms. Going through the floor. Well done guys, keep the work rate. Up you come. Explode, squat jump out the floor. Now if you prefer to lift your arms, that's fine. Just move it your way. Move it your best quality. 5 seconds remaining. 3, 2, 1. Sprawl it out. Jump back. Feet a little wider than your hips. Hips drop down. You've got a little pop at the top if you want it. Or just back to standing. You can walk as well. That's not a problem. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 20 seconds. 2 rounds. Woo! Then everything starts to change up a little bit. Woo! Okay, 5 seconds. Round number 3. 3, 2, 1. Off you go. Polar bear. Feet wide, hands set. There we go. You want to challenge a little more? Try to take those hands in a wee bit closer to your head. It's going to engage more tricep and isolate those shoulders just that bit more. You got a burn to earn. Let's go, team. Up, up. Get off the floor. Sit into those hips. Press out at the toes. Land soft and explode again. Yeah? Rockets on your feet. Let's see some elevation. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Sprawl. And out there. Nice. Oh, didn't want to guide you through that one. I wanted you to guide yourself. Plus it's hard work. Okay, one more round to get through number 4. You got 5 seconds. Final one in this set of 3. 3, 2, 1. Polar bears, let's go. Everyone together now. Down and up. Squeeze. If you're working at home, make sure you're getting those reps. Heads to floor. Drive through those elbows. Squeeze them. Up you come. Explode off the ground. Make sure those knees are pushing apart. Let those hips drop and let that chest stay up proud. Yeah? Generate power through those legs. You're nearly there. And sprawl, final sprawl. Down, out, drop and up. We're nearly there, guys. We're nearly there. Last 3, 2, 1. Woo! And up. And up. Yes. Well done. Nice job. Nice job. I've cut back slightly into the rest between the rounds, so the last round is going to be a little bit different to what I planned. So the last time I planned to do each exercise for 10, but we've got enough time to do each exercise for 20, which is great. Don't all cheer at once, calm down. Okay, so we're going to work 20 seconds on each exercise. The 2 rounds before were all preparation for this one. So your 3 exercises. Number 1 is donkey kicks. Number 2 is a plank. And number 3 is kick sits. Alright? Number 1, donkey kick. Hands on the shoulders, feet back at a full plank. You want to take your knees up to chest.
and then shoot them back at the same level. What we don't want to be doing is heel curls into your bum. It's bringing your knees into your chest like a mountain climber, and your hips will pike up to create the mobility. If you're struggling, or you feel your heels are doing all the work in your hamstrings, go back to mountain climber. I'd rather you do that regression than hit the technique all back to front, and then when you come back to the gym I need to fix it all again. Our second exercise is plank. Full hands on elbows. Elbows down, feet back, knees soft, hips controlled, core braced. You always want that flat back first, so you will have this little drop off in your legs, rather than thinking a full fixed position and all your bones and joints locked up rock solid. You want the muscle to take the work. Your last one is kick sets. Done them a good few times in classes by now. Your hands go underneath your shoulders and your knees are underneath your hips. You lift up into a bulldog position or bear pose, and then you want to kick underneath and then come back up again to the other side. If you're struggling with it, you can lift the hand into what's called a hip escape. The basic difference between the two is the hip escape will let you breathe, the kick set won't. The kick set forces you to exhale when you want to be breathing in, and when you want to be breathing in, it forces you to do the other one. So it's a beautiful exercise. So we're going to go back to the start again. First one, donkey kicks, 20 seconds. The good news is I'm going to get you to do 2 rounds of this, and I'm going to give you the minute break in between. So go all out. Those 2 20-second blocks on either end, go full out. That 20 seconds in the middle is active recovery. Breathe in that plank as much as you can. We ready to get some? Okay, we'll go in 10 seconds, guys. Get yourself your space on the floor and set up your donkey kick. Hands on the shoulders, feet back at full plank. Going in 5 seconds. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Donkey kicks. 20 seconds. Take those knees up to chest and get kicking, yeah? Like somebody's on your back and you're not wanting them there. Let's go. Gotta rip it, team. Come on. Plank. Down to elbows or on full hands. Up to you. Recover and breathe here. This is your breathing point. 10 seconds, knees soft, core breathe and pull in. 5 seconds, kick sets are next. 3, 2, 1, off we go, back up to hands, kick out. Carpet makes these doubly as hard. Keep them coming. And then out. And out. 1 full minute. 1 full minute to reset. Grab a drink. Take the full minute. Heart rate should red zone in those 2 exercises. Should be red zoning. The little stack of the both of them. It's never a pleasant little combo, but always something that's going to challenge your system. That donkey kick, bring those knees in, forcing you to exhale. Plank, forcing you to control that core, restricting how much breath you get, and then kick set, removing the air from the system. Down and ready, you got 5 seconds. It's enough chat for me, time to earn some work. 3, 2, 1, go! Donkey kicks. Knees into chest, kick them. Remember, if it's your heels that are doing the work, I'd rather you done mountain climbers. Ripping those knees up to chest, aiming to work that core a little bit more. You got 5 seconds remaining, then it's down to plank. 3, 2, 1, down to plank. Elbows or hands. Make sure you breathe and embrace through here now. Keep it control, guys. Stay strong. Good. Big breaths. 5 seconds. Hip escapes or kick sits. 3, 2, 1, go. Hands under, knees under, and then kick that leg out to full length. Up and twist. Get used to the movement. Get used to the length you have to reach at. Wah! 10 left. Wah! Final round coming in fast. 3, 2, 1. And out there. Beautiful job, team. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yes. Get a wee touch on YouTube. Me high five for Davy boy. Bosh. Well done, boss. Nice work. Let's have a little move about for a minute. Grab a drink of your water. I'll let the heart rate come down a little bit. Whoosh, ya boy. Gotta love a kick sit. Perfect. Once you're resetting back in, just a little torso rotation side to side and release up through that upper body. Perfect. We'll do a little bit of knee lifts up over the top, little twist across the body still. Here we go. Get yourself a 4x4, break it again, break another one. Beautiful. One arm up, one arm down. Yes. Nice work today, guys. This Monday's been good sessions. I enjoyed both of those. If you didn't do the morning one, have a crack at that as well. If you didn't do the PM one, have a crack at that. Open and switch the arms. Ooh. And a big shake out from there. David, give yourself a big hand, mate. Well done tonight. Nice job. Anybody that came up on YouTube, hopefully you enjoyed that. Any questions, comments, you know where I'm at. Get in touch if you need any help, tips or that for coming back as well. We have our indicative date of the 14th. So get in touch for anything fitness related that you guys want to know about. Apart from that, enjoy the rest of your Monday night and I'll be back on Friday. Excellent job, guys.
Cheers, Michael.
Pleasure, David. Nice work. Thank you for coming in.
Cheers.
You gotta reach out and try.